Hi, welcome to another book huddle. Welcome, Nicole. I'm really excited to have you here today. I I just am so excited. I haven't had anybody on that talks about makeup
Skincare.
and skincare. Yeah. So let's
Let's
hear
get
what you
into
do
it.
in your business. Yeah.
So I want to just first say thank you, Karen, for having me on. I'm so excited. I know we postponed and I was like, oh, I got to be cute and ready for July 28th for Karen. So here we are. So hey, everybody. My name is Nicole Van Lun. I am a twin mom and I'm also the founder of Gorgeous Confidence, which is a skincare line for luxury moms. So I am a fairly new mom. My twins are 2 years old. And before Gorgeous Confidence, I had a previous line called Bubbles and Butter that COVID kind of naturally shut down. I was in 12 retail stores, not on e-commerce. And I was too pregnant to pivot when everybody was pivoting. And
Mm.
so my week of COVID was March 8th, I had my gender reveal slash twin shower. March 12th, shut down. March 13th, all 12 of my stores shut
Oh,
down as well too. And many of them have not reopened. So I just took that as a silver lining that, I'm supposed to evolve. And, long story short, a lot of things happened in between, of course, but Gorgeous Confidence was born, especially becoming a new mom and the pandemic hitting. And I realized like how much workload was added to the already
right.
overstacked workload of moms. I realized that we have to start talking about self-care. And I just want to
Yes,
add to the conversation, starting with skincare, because if you have 5 minutes every day for yourself, twice a day, that's a good start.
for sure. Let me just say first off that I love the new name. So
Thank
the
you.
gorgeous confidence. I just love that. I love that.
Thank
I
you.
The first was good too, but I think it's so important when branding yourself to have an excellent name, and I love that because
Funny
that's
thing
what we
is,
want
I
to
had
feel like,
that
right? We want to
URL.
feel confident, and we want to feel like we look good.
Yeah. And then funny thing, I had that name for about 8 years. I was just
Oh,
renewing it every year on GoDaddy.
right,
And I was just
right.
like, oh, like I'm gonna use it. Like this is time, especially because, it's just, you know, a lot of I noticed when I got pregnant, immediately like the advice I started getting was like basically like it's doom and gloom for you as a mom. But
Right.
yay, you're having kids. It was like, oh, your day's never gonna end. You're gonna be
You'll
and
always look
sleep
tired.
now. Sleep now. It's like you
Yes.
can't store sleep in the freezer, right? So it's like
If only.
how could I, it's just so it's kind of like scary messaging for moms,
Right.
if you look at it, and it's like unsolicited. It's just what's the norm. And I just really want to change that narrative, like just add to that conversation that you can take care of yourself well with kids. It's just gonna look different.
That's awesome. So it's sorry, you don't do makeup then, just the skincare. Is that what it is?
Just skincare, but
Okay.
actually, funny
Just,
story, I
not
am
just, but yeah.
certified as a makeup artist, but
Oh, excellent.
I freelanced like in New York like 10 years ago, but I don't do it
Mhm.
now. But even then, like I realized, that a lot of women were depending on makeup.
Yes.
And I was like, no, you actually need to take care of your
Take care
skin.
of
Like
your skin
makeup is
first.
an enhancer, but
Yes.
you can't rely on makeup to look like you have um
Right.
just healthy skin. And especially applied to brides because, just the stress of wedding planning and then suddenly you're staying up till
Yes.
two,
And when
three
I
in the
get
morning.
stressed, it's red and splotchy and
Yeah, and then you're eating like donuts late at night because you're on
mhm.
Pinterest, like planning your wedding. That's good, but like,
Right.
it's actually the opposite direction you want to go to for how you want to actually look on your wedding day. So skin is always in
Yes.
around me.
Yes, for sure. And always important to take care of it because like I didn't for so long and now I'm like really starting to notice it as I'm going to be 40 soon and I'm like, oh my gosh, the lines and everything, and I wish I'd taken care of it sooner, but it's like, well, now's a good time to start.
Yeah,
So
now
now
is a good time to start. Like it's never too late. But you
certainly better to start
definitely,
earlier.
yeah, definitely want to start earlier. I mean, start as soon as you know, basically.
Yes, for sure. Now your skin just as beautiful, flawless skin. Tell me though, what do you do in the morning? What do you do at night? What are your products like that you use?
Sure. So I use Gorgeous Confidence for sure.
Hopefully, we should hope so.
And I have them right here actually. So I want to just say, so like it's a 3-step system, and we are so busy moms. Like I mentioned, like it's for busy moms. The biggest problem we have is time, right? So it's like I really spent a lot of time working with my chemist on, just packing as much high performing natural clean ingredients to get the job done, but not in 10 steps, not in 50 steps, but 3 steps. So first thing up is our purifying cleanser right here. So it's black because it has charcoal in it. It also has aloe in it, and it also has sodium hyaluronate in it. So backtracking, I call it the Glow Like a Mother hydration trio because dryness is really the enemy to aging for aging. So it's like the more you keep your skin moisturized, that is your path to like just having vibrant and radiant skin. So like all of the ingredients contribute to moisture, but along with like deep cleansing and like purifying and keeping free radicals away. So that's the step 1, purifying cleanser hair. And then step 2, which is my favorite, is the Hydrolux serum. And it's green because we have matcha in there, we have turmeric in there, and we also have rose hip oil in there. So turmeric and matcha is really good for like brightening, hyperpigmentation, redness, and all of those good things. And rose hip oil is tons of nutrients in it, and along with moisturizing. And then step 3 is our rich hydration cream. So the last step in the system. And what's cool about this moisturizer is that it has dill, it has broccoli, and it has olive oil in it. And they're not commonly used in skincare, but like we hear as kids, like eat your broccoli. Why? Because it's full of nutrients. So like let's take that
those nutrients and put them to use.
Put them to use. So those are my day and night. This is what I use on my skin. Now, the other thing I do, which has really helped me, is every Sunday night after I put my kids to bed, is I take what I call a goddess bath. And it's really like I shower first, and then I go and run like a hot bath water, and I put like baking soda and Epsom salt in it. And I just put on my wireless headphones and just listen to like sound healing music for like an hour. It is like the best way to start your week. It's like it just decompresses and everything. And you don't have to do it on Sunday night. That's just the only time I could carve out right now.
I bet it helps you sleep so much better afterwards.
Yeah, it's the best. Like if I could, I want to get to the point
where every night.
Every night. Yes. I just wake up like, oh, like just in a white robe, just floating around. So it's really helpful. So I feel like that, just like hot water and like that steam and also sweating, because like I like my water like super hot. That also just detoxifies your skin too, which you can also get from exercising too. But like sweat actually pushes out the impurities and whatnot too. So it all ties together. So that's kind of like my current routine, along with, just being very mindful of what I eat and drinking lots of water, that sort of stuff. And I still have my coffee every morning. So it's not that you have to cut out everything, but like.
Yes. But the water hydration is so important too. Yes.
Totally.
Cool. Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited to share that with everybody out there. Do you have where can I send people to find you? Do you have a website? Do you have a social media? What can I link in the description below here where they can find you?
So the good thing about like securing my domain name 8 years ago, I got everything.
Nice.
So I got TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all Gorgeous Confidence. And then our website is gorgeousconfidence.com.
Perfect.
Yeah. So totally easy to find me. Just look up Gorgeous Confidence and we'll pop up.
Perfect. And it's just one spelling for that. So that's easy. Excellent. Thank you. Okay. And I always like to have one of my guests share with us on Recap a children's book to recommend that you'd love to share.
Yes. And I was debating between 2. I'll talk about one, but I just want to show the 2. So this is really good. Clark the Shark and the Big Book Report.
Cute.
And then this is the one I was like, oh, I think I want to talk about this. So it's Zara's Big Messy Day That Turned Out Okay.
I haven't heard of this.
Yeah, so it's by Rebekah Borucki.
Okay.
She's out of New Jersey,
Right.
and it talks about like,
The
let me see,
pictures are beautiful.
yeah, the illustration is great. But what's great about this? So Zara is like a second grader. She's really happy with like, well, really proud of herself. She has like house responsibilities and chores to do, and she loves helping her mom out. But her brother Sam is always wrecking havoc, and she gets frustrated. And then she has like a bully at school who makes fun of her shoes.
Oh,
But her mom taught her a little bit about breath work, but not like how we as adults learn it. But it's like, Zara, close your eyes, smell the flowers, and then blow out the candles. So she remembers this like every time she's like frustrated or angry about something. She's like, oh, I'll just remember what mom says. And she closes her eyes and she smells the flowers and blows out the candles. And
nice.
I just love it. I just love the messaging for my
Yes.
kids because it's like, the world is kind of, whatever, like it's a lot
It's
going on.
intense. It's intense.
It's
Yes.
intense. And I feel like if we just have these tools and learn about these tools earlier in life, like it just would help us manage our anxiety and our energy
Yes.
better. So that is why this is my favorite kids book.
Oh, I love it. I will definitely go look for that. I
Yes.
think that'd be really good for my
Yes.
6-year-old. My oldest, he's 13 now. I would tell him we'd blow a balloon up and pop it. So he'd pretend to pop it. And it just worked telling him straight out. But I think my 6-year-old never wants to. So maybe like reading a book about it, kind of slide it in sneaky like.
Yeah, I mean, like, the reason why Clark the Shark is like a strong contender is because my kids are really
Yes.
stuck on it this month. So I've been reading
I
it
love Clark the
every
Shark.
night.
Yes.
And
I love,
I put on my
yes.
special voice, like I put on this silly voice, but I like it too because, she's like, be bold, be smart, and speak from the heart. So, it's
Yes.
just all about authenticity and whatnot too. And I just think, with just the access to information, because we're living in the information age, like I'm sure you know this, Karen, like, things are being said on TV or shown on TV that was not even allowed till after midnight, like when we were
Right.
kids. So it's
Constantly.
like
Constantly.
constantly. So it's like I feel like I have to like monitor like what's going in my kids'
Oh,
little
yeah.
brains all the time. So
Yes.
it's like
Oh my gosh.
whatever I could do to counteract like what the world is pushing and like
Yes.
they're gonna be going to school soon, like so they're gonna be exposed to like what other kids are exposed to in their
Yeah.
houses, good or bad. I just want to like just equip them with as much tools as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. We definitely, like, I have a 9-year-old that came in on my 6-year-old, and he walked in and he swore at him. Like, he says, "What the heck do you think you're doing?" And I was like, "TC, you cannot say that." And I was like, "I need to tell you what this word means, and you could use heck instead, okay?" And
Mhm.
so we were talking about, and I was like, "I cannot even imagine where he heard that, because we don't swear in front of our children." And yeah, you just never know what they're going to be exposed to and where they're going to hear it and pick it up, and different phrases that they're going to say. And so it was so funny talking to him, and he was like, "Well, what are swear words then?" And I was like,
Mhm.
"Oh, okay." So I'm listing them, and he's like, "What do these mean?" And I'm like, "Well, don't say them." So instead, to have those
Mhm.
good messages so they know what to do when
Yeah.
they encounter something else is so important. These books
Yeah. So
are
that's one
powerful,
of my
powerful
favorite.
tools.
And there's this other book. I mean, like that's one thing we got like from our baby shower and like at their first and second birthdays, like we got some really good book gifts that I
Right.
don't think I would have found otherwise. But like I don't know, like even some of my mom's friends, like so they
Yeah.
they they have grandkids and whatnot too. So they're like, no, like you have to have this book. So like
Yes.
there's this book that they destroyed now because of so much use called The
Read.
ABCs
Yes.
of Kindness too, that that had a very strong run. I'm actually considering rebuying it because
Yeah, because it's so good.
yeah, yeah, it's like A is for all of us. B is for
Beautiful.
believing. Yeah, so C is for caring. So it's just like, just the reinforcement. I'm just trying to like do my part of like
Yes,
adding to the good that's in their
because they
mental and
need that.
emotional health. Yeah.
That's what we need to fuel them with. Well, thank you so much. I love
You're
having you on today,
welcome.
Nicole. Thank you for those
Yes, thank you so
recommendations.
much. You're
All right.
welcome. Thank you for having me. Bye, everybody.
Yes. Bye.